Hi, this is Steve from Vertitron. About a month ago I was having breakfast with Tom Branham from Elevator Consulting Services out of Minneapolis, and he brought up a very interesting feature for our control system. He said he'd like to see a counter that would tell him how many operations the elevator has made or how many upstarts the elevator has made since the last time he was visiting that job site. We discussed a few more details and we came up with an upstart counter, a re-level counter, and a door cycle counter. I'm going to show you the feature that we came up with. It's in our tools menu, and it's kind of a counter archive system. I'll show you how you can archive counters and store them, and it'll show the date when they were last archived. It'll show you the current counter, which is kind of nice because now we can see from the last date it was archived till the exact date today how many counts there have been. Then you can actually clear that counter. So if you go there, you do some work on a job site, you don't want those to be added to the archive, what you would do is you would archive the count when you got there, do your messing around with the elevator, and then clear that counter so that you don't add them to the archive. So you're not trying to add more relevels and different things that would kind of mess up the actual count, or door cycles, for instance. So I'm going to show you a little bit about it, and I think it's pretty cool. Okay, what we're looking at here is the main status screen of the elevator. You're going to hit the mode button to get to the main menu screen. I want you to use the down button or the up button to move the cursor over to the tools. Hit enter. From here you're going to have the option to view counters or manage counters. So if you just want to do a quick view of what the counters are, you hit enter. It's going to tell you there's 14 upstarts, 2 relevels, and 25 open cycles on this current elevator's count. Now that counter is actually from the date that it was last archived. So I'm going to go back one screen and go to Manage Counters. I'm going to scroll down. We get Manage Counters. Now we're going to see the upstarts, relevels, and the open cycles in the days that it's been counted. So these are just because it says 0 days, that means that it has been archived today. And since it was archived today, there hasn't been a full day yet, but since that time we've had 14 upstarts, 2 relevels, and 25 open cycles. If at any one of these you want to hit enter, we'll go to the relevels, and it's going to pull up the current count and then the archive count. The current count started today, 5/24/11. It was last archived on 5/23/11. So anything before 5/23/11, that's that count. Alright, I'm going to go down and archive the open cycles and show you how it works. I hit enter, it's going to pull up what the current count is and how many are archived right now. From this screen you're going to hit enter again, and it gives you the option to erase the counter, or archive the counter, or erase the whole archive. If you want to erase all the history of the counts, we can do that too. So I'm just going to hit archive here, and now you can see those were added to the archive, and the current count is now 0. From this one here, once you've looked at it and you archived it, you can see the current is 0, the archive is 68. You can use the up and down button and go to all the other counters too, and scroll through them. Then you can see a quick count of all the archives, upstarts, relevels, and door operations, and how many days that archive has been running. So since this is a new feature, we just have 1 day in there. Okay, so what you saw was a history of how many counts since you archived it, history from the date it was archived till the exact time right now, and being able to clear that window of counts or add that window of counts to the archive. So it's kind of a handy tool that I think inspectors, building owners, consultants, elevator technicians will find very handy to see how much the elevator is being run and what's happening with the activity of the elevator. It helps when you're maintaining things to know what's going on. So if you've got an idea of something we can add to our control system, give us a call, let us know, and we'd like to put together a feature for you. Thanks, Tom.